Hi all, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Had a few things on the go, not least of which was COVID. I don't recommend that. Avoid it if you can. It's pretty nasty, but I'm feeling better now. I'm back into it, and I've done a few updates on the jet bike and a few other things which I'll show off. Start off right up here. I've had my pod filter arrive for that little engine. So that should flow well enough. And that fits in there pretty well. I was going to make a little airbox for it up here, but I don't know, I'm pretty happy with the way that looks. Got the tank bolted down, had to modify the mount a little bit, mostly because I lost the original bushings and these are the ones that I found, and I need to raise that mount up a little bit. And mostly because I need to make room for this throttle assembly, which just has enough room to open all the way. It's the main throttle body running into the supercharger there. Also got the seat bolted down. It's still a little wobbly. I need to put a pad underneath there to stop the side-to-side movement, but that's where it's going to sit. And I think that fills in the profile of the bike pretty well now. Looking more and more like a bike as we get along. Moving over to the other side, I have decided not to run the compression pump that was going to be my engine brake here. Partly because it's not strictly necessary for the bike to run, and I'm not 100% sure it's going to run. Partly because I want to make some faster progress towards getting this thing off this table, which I'll talk about in a minute. And partly because that's going to be a pretty good place to put the battery and the electronics. Actually, I think that's going to be about the coldest part of the bike there, furthest away from any red hot exhaust. So I think that'd be a good place to put the battery. The next step is to continue adding some chassis. It's still a little bit flexible from where I've had to cut it away to obviously add things into it. I've got a little bit more pipe work to do. I've got a little oil tank that'll mount in here and provide lubrication to the compression pump that's running my injection. And I've got the catch can up here, which is going to drain into that oil tank mounted onto the handlebars, because there really isn't anywhere else to put it. Like I say, I'm fast running out of space for the big stuff. Once I've done that though, that is all the big important stuff. Add a bit of structure in there, and then I can tear it down. I can get it off this wobbly ass welding table here, which has legs that aren't designed to carry anywhere near this amount of weight. That's the bike still shaking, not me shaking the camera. It's pretty wobbly. And I'll be putting that, or the bike rather, up onto this thing. Regular old ATV lift that I've extended the arms, so they'll go up as high as the table. And then I can put it up and down and sit on it and test where my feet and things are going to go to put foot pegs on it. But that's where I'm up to so far. I've had a few other things that I've been working on in the last month or so. I got myself a cold cut saw. These things are fantastic. I highly recommend it. Clean, straight cuts every time that it colds the touch. Minimal cleanup, ready to weld. They're amazing. Definitely highly recommended. Also, you may have noticed if I've panned over it, but I got this. Just unloaded this afternoon. If you don't know what that is, that's a K24. Yeah, if you do know what that is, that's going to be cool. I'm not 100% sure what is going in yet. Probably my my daily little 4-cylinder Japanese ute, which is old trusty, daily driver, parts getter, but could do with a spruce up. So that's what I'm looking at the moment. But I'll do another video that's got an update of all the different projects and things that I'm working on. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. But that'll be for another video. In the meantime, thanks for sticking by the last month. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you catch any new ones. See you next time.